Actually, politics shouldn't be overbearing and super biased in the media. I'm sure you've seen this image by now. It's the first appearance of Captain America, showing Captain America punch Hitler in the face. But what you probably don't know about this image is that it came out before the United States was involved in World War II. This is before we had troops on the ground in Europe. Jack Kirby and Joe Simon hated Hitler so much, they just wanted to make a comic book showing him getting punched in the face. And this is before we were in the war, okay? Is that not overbearing and super biased? One of the most iconic Batman stories of all time, Batman Death in the Family, we see Joker escape from Batman after killing Jason Todd by becoming the diplomatic ambassador for Iran, simply because at that point in time, America's greatest enemy on the geopolitical scale, or one of their greatest enemy, was Muslim Arabs. So we made Joker look like our enemy. Is that not overbearing and super biased? The X-Men have been an allegory for marginalized groups for decades, okay? They're an allegory for queer people, for people of color, for black folk, anybody who is systemically oppressed by society. That's what the X-Men are supposed to represent. Is that not overbearing and super biased? Nightwing is literally a socialist who believes billionaires shouldn't exist. Is that not overbearing and super biased? This narrative that comic books shouldn't be overbearing and super biased is absolutely ridiculous, because all of these comics I showed you are critically acclaimed runs. These are very popular stories that you'll probably find on a list. People will recommend you read these books because they're essential comic books. And guess what? All of them are overbearing and super biased. Some conservative, some liberal. I don't know why this narrative exists that art shouldn't be political, because it is undoubtedly always going to be political. I also want to add an amendment to my original video where I said that woke has no meaning. Woke does have meaning. It originated as a term predominantly used by black folk to talk about social justices, and it was used colloquially to talk about people who were helping and fight injustice. Over time, that word got co-opted by white liberals, and now it's been co-opted by, conservatives, and it's kind of lost that contextual definition of being used as a positive word. So yeah, maybe not everyone who uses the word woke is ignorant, but if you are using the word woke to talk about politics in art as a bad thing, you are ignorant, and you are racist, and you are dog whistling. That's just the facts.